Hi. Oh, whoops. I'm knocking it. Alright, so, hi. I am going to be trying out a 10 card Celtic Cross. Or I guess a variation or a type of a Celtic Cross, because there's a lot of different kinds. Alright. Already got stuff coming up. Okay. I don't usually do spreads, so we're gonna see how this goes. But I've been liking this one. Okay. Hopefully it won't get cut off this time. I cannot talk. Cut this. Guess I could've. So, the first card is the current situation, so this could have to do with you. This could be other people, or this could just be factors involved in your situation. But the current situation is the Eight of Cups. I don't even know if I need to show that with the lighting. But the current situation is the Eight of Cups. So some of you guys could be walking away from a situation, leaving a situation, finishing something, or like completing something, or someone else might be walking away from you or something like that. But there is a situation of someone walking away or leaving something. What crosses you guys, what challenges you, or it could be what helps or hinders you. What's crossing you is the Ten of Swords. So the challenge is that what's done is done, pretty much, and that it looks like someone got hurt. In some of your situations, someone got hurt, and not everyone got hurt, but it looks like whatever situation is being left behind, or whatever kind of transpired, it was hard. It was hard for someone, or it could have been hard for everyone involved in the situation. But there was some kind of ending. There could have been a betrayal, or someone getting backstabbed, or you're just completing something that you really just did not want to deal with, or you don't want to deal with it and you're kind of having to deal with it. You might be having to put an end to something and you don't know how to go about that, don't really know how to go about being done, or walking away, or detaching. In the distant past, which was from the 6 months to a year ago, you guys have the Ace of Swords here. So this could have to do with starting something, like going back to school, or learning something. This could also be getting some kind of information or clarity. It could even be like someone told you the truth about something, and that's what's bringing on like this ending, or this feeling of betrayal that some of you guys might be feeling. But it looks like there was just some kind of new beginning, new opportunity, maybe some clarity. This could also have to do with like therapy, or Again, kind of like things that you don't really want to deal with, like maybe like paperwork, or I don't know. For some of you, it could have to do with school or like a job. Maybe like a divorce, a marriage, because here in the more recent past, which is up to the last 6 months, you have the Hierophant. So it could have to do with a marriage or a divorce. It also could have to do with therapy. When it's together, it really could have to do with, yeah, therapy, counseling, maybe going to like programs, or something where you might be giving or receiving advice, or getting some kind of help from an institution, especially with the Hierophant there. It could also have to do with following rules, either not wanting to follow rules, wanting to follow rules, wanting someone to follow rules. However, it might apply to some of you guys. The outcome, if something changes, the outcome is the Knight of Swords. So, for some of you guys, this could have to do with taking action on this thing that you might really not be wanting to deal with, especially if it has to do with like paperwork or like school, or just like those like mundane things that you really don't want to deal with, but you know you have to. Like you gotta make the call to your bank, or like you gotta go in and deal with this thing. It could be something like that. It also could be kind of like rushing into something and not really thinking it through. Only for some of you guys. I pulled the Five of Pentacles for this Knight of Swords. So this could be someone who might be, they could be dealing with money issues, coming out of money issues, or this could be taking action based on like really feeling low. Like they feel like things can't get any worse, so fuck it, kinda. That's kind of a feeling I get with that. Because sometimes with the Knight of Swords, sometimes that knight isn't really thinking things through. It might have to do with lacking emotion. I don't know, that'll only apply to some of you guys, but I think that there is like, there's like a feeling of like sadness here, or just like drained, trying to get yourself up out of the bottom or off of the bottom, like feeling like you're at the bottom of the barrel. So it's like you're trying to just get the fuck out. Like, I don't care how I get out, I just need out, kind of. For some of you guys, it might be that. Potential if nothing changes. So the potential if nothing changes is the Eight of Pentacles. So depending on your situation, if nothing changes, you are gonna, I would say, continue putting the work into something. How do I want to see this? Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. Like, you might be like persistent about wanting to put work into a situation, or if your focus right now is on your work or trying to build something up, trying to build up what's important to you, if that's your focus right now, and you've kind of already been trying to lay your ducks in a row, or focusing on the details, trying to already focus on sorting things out and building yourself up, I would say that this is a really good potential outcome for if nothing changes. Um, but I also do feel like it could have to do with like continuing to go in a cycle of something that isn't going to change, and you're gonna, for some of you, put the work into something hoping that things will change, but I feel like it would be like endless cycles of like being being disappointed and betrayed and feeling like you need to walk away from something. Endless feelings of feeling depleted and depressed and reacting based on I kind of feel like it's someone reacting out of spite. Because there's like a lot of swords here. Like, you might have found something out that like really, really hurt you, and now you just kind of like don't care what happens. So let's move on to your self-image. Your guys' self-image, or how you see yourself, is the Nine of Pentacles, which is good. You could see yourself as abundant, bringing shit in, getting stuff done, planting your seeds for like whatever this thing you're putting the work in. You might be, sorry, I keep burping. You might be seeing some results for what you're doing, you might not, but either way, I think that this is like a really good position to see yourself as, or a really good position to be in. Yeah, so this could be abundance, this could be independence, being single for some of you guys. Enjoying your alone time, but it's usually, it's a good card. Resources, here I go again. Resources that you can rely upon is the Two of Pentacles. So, resources that you can rely upon. It'll be different for everyone, but I think that this could have to do with like having options or having more than one idea. Like trying out different things, not just like sticking to one thing. It'll be different for everyone, of course, but I really feel like it could be like exploring other options with something creative or like material. It could also have to do with, because like I kind of feel like, you know, like when you continue doing something the same way and you hope to get a different result. So that's kind of why I feel like it could be like opening yourself up to other ideas of how to do something. I also think that it could be dropping some of your responsibilities, or like not taking on too much, making sure that you're like balancing stuff out, not overwhelming yourself, not overspending, not overindulging. It's kind of like balance in all aspects. Hopes and fears. You guys have the Three of Cups. So this could be a few different things. This has to do with celebration, friendships. It could even be overindulgence again. It has to do with third-party situations, infidelity. So it could be different for everyone's situation. Maybe you hope that you have good friends. Maybe you hope that your friends will be there for you. Maybe you hope that something's gonna go the way that you want it to, and that you're gonna get like a happy outcome or happy results. This thing that you're trying to build and get abundance in, hoping that that pays off the way that you're wanting it to. This could be fearing that it won't, fearing that you won't get that happy outcome, that celebration, fearing that you won't be able to get your addictions or your habits under control. Fearing that someone else could be involved in your situation. It'll be different for everybody. New direction, where to look next. The Five of Cups. So, what you guys need to look at next is some kind of disappointment or a situation that has let you down, or it has ended. I feel like I just keep on messing up my words. looking at some kind of disappointment that you're holding on to or that let you down, not like going back to it, not like going back and getting stuck in the past, but like stopping, looking at it, evaluating it, but also like forgiving whatever happened in the situation, forgiving whoever was involved, and like realizing, I wish the lighting was better, but realizing that, what am I doing? There we go. A little bit. Well, no. I need to be up close. Realizing that there's still these two cups here. So like there's still things that are going on. There's still opportunities. There's still some kind of foundation or something for you to build off of. You still have things going for you, but there's so much focus on like what has disappointed you or what's not going well, or yeah, just what has. There's also like, because like there's two people walking away in the back here, so it could be. I just really think, I feel like it has to do with, if you focus so much on who's let us down or what's let us down, that it could be saying something like we're missing opportunities, we're missing out on like things that could be happening for us. Like maybe you're missing out on like new friends, new people that could bring something to your life. I don't know, I've never actually gotten that with this card before, but that's just kind of something that I feel with it. But either way, I think a lot of us are holding on to some kind of a disappointment, and we need to like look at what we're holding on to, like look at what let us down. Yeah, like forgiving and releasing things, I really feel. It could have to do with like a relationship or a family situation, because we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. So like big changes, big completions, big endings, but also big disappointments there. But anyways, I don't want this to get cut off like it has been every other time, so I'm going to cut it here. Hopefully this made sense. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm liking this spread, but I'm new to it, so hopefully it made sense to you guys.